Hello! It's our Christmas special. Today is our last collective worship with you until after the Christmas holidays. That's how close Christmas is now. The days of Advent are really clicking down. So if you're watching this assembly on Monday, it's officially only 11, that's 11 sleeps till Christmas Day.
And if you're watching this later in the week, it's even less sleeps. It's so exciting.
So we've got our Christmas jumpers on, we've got our Christmas tree all lit up, we've got our crib scene. Because it's our last assembly for this term with you, we're going to do some games, which we're really excited about.
But before we start the games, let's do our thankful slot. So, teachers, please can you press pause? And children, can you share what you're really thankful for this week?
We've got lots to be thankful for, haven't we? But let's play our first game. So first thing we need you to do, we need you to split into two teams. We'll call you the Christmas crackers and the Christmas puddings. And you're going to need two captains for each team. And those captains, you'll need to stand at the front of the class and you'll decide with the help of your team what you're going to say.
Teachers, we're going to need you to keep track of the scores, so no pressure. And teachers, please could you press pause and sort out the teams and get those team captains ready and your scorecards ready. Thank you.
So our first game is called Higher or Lower. Now to play this game, we're going to use some playing cards. Most of them are simple. It's just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But there are some special cards. So the ace, there you go, that's low, that's number 1. And then there's some royal cards. So you've got the normal 10, but then it's jack, which will be 11, so that's high. Even higher is queen, that's 12. And king, which is the highest of all, that would be 13. So what we're going to do is Ellie is going to show you a card. And what you have to do in your two teams is decide whether you think the next card is going to be higher or lower. So if it's a really high card, you think, oh, the next card will definitely be lower. But you can't be sure, can you? So we want you to tell your team captains. And then team captains, you've got to decide each time whether you're going to say higher or lower. And if you guess correctly, then you get a point for your team. And teachers, if you can keep track of those points, that'd be really helpful. So we'll start slow and we'll speed up a bit. Okay, so our first card is a 5. That's quite low, but are you going to go higher or are you going to go lower? Have you made your decisions, team captains? What do you think, Christmas puddings? What do you think, Christmas crackers? Let's see our next card. Oh, the next card's lower. I thought it was going to be higher. The next card's a 3. So, what do you reckon? What's the next card going to be? Is it going to be higher or lower? Let your team captains know what you think. Show them with your hands. Right then, team captains, what do you think? What are you going for? Let's see the next card. The next card is higher. I thought it would be. 3 is really low, isn't it? So it's a 7 this time. What do you think? 7, that's in the middle, isn't it? Are you going to go higher or lower? It could be either. Okay, let your team captains know what you think. Have you made your decision, team captains? Okay, let's see the next card. The next card is, oh, it's a king. It's really high. It's the highest card. Right then. This should be easy, shouldn't it? Is the next card higher or lower? I wonder. Is it higher or lower? If you made your decision, it could be lower, but then it could be higher. What do you think? Let's see. The next card is, oh, it was close. But it's still lower. It's a queen. How are you doing in the scores? Who do you think is winning? Christmas puddings, Christmas crackers? How do you think you're doing? We've got one last set of 5 cards. So here you go, your last chance to win 5 points maybe. So our first card is a 4. What do you think? Higher or lower? Let your team captains know what you think with your hands. Team captains, have you made your decisions? Okay, let's see the next card, Ellie. The next card. Oh, that's a high one. It's a queen. It's definitely higher. Did you get a point? Okay. So what do you think? Is the next card going to be higher or lower? You made your decision? Captains, have you said what you think? Okay, let's see. Is it higher or lower? Oh, it's lower. I thought it would be. Queen's really high, isn't it? It's a 5 this time. So same again. Do you think the next card will be higher or lower than a 5? What do you think? Let your team captains know. Okay, team captains, have you made your decision? Let your teacher know. Okay, let's see the next card. The next card is, ooh, it's a 7. It was quite close, but it was higher. A point if you said higher. So the card is a 7. That's in the middle, isn't it? That's, ooh, which way are you going to go? Higher, lower? Let your captains know. Have you made your decision, captains? Okay, let's see our next card. The next card is, oh, it's lower. It's an ace. It's only a 1. So a point if you said lower. Well done. I hope you had lots of fun doing that. It's time to quieten down if you've got a bit rowdy.
Okay, teachers, please can you press pause so that you can announce the scores. So who's in the lead, the Christmas puddings or the Christmas crackers?
Can you remember from last week that we were noticing that Jesus didn't have a very glamorous place of birth? As the Son of God, he should have been born on the top of the pile, in the highest position. But he chose to be born in the lowest position to show us how much we're loved. Okay, our second game is the drawing game, which is why we've got the big whiteboard here. Ellie and I are going to take it in turns. It's the same teams, the Christmas crackers and the Christmas puddings. I don't know who's in the lead, but there's the opportunity to win some more points. Again, team captains, you'll decide what your answer is. So what we're going to do is we'll draw a bit of the picture and then you have to guess what we're drawing. Then we'll draw a bit more and you can change your mind or you can keep the same answer. And then we'll draw the last bit and hopefully you'll know what it is then. It depends how terrible our drawing is, I guess. Again, teachers are going to need your help. You need to write down the different answers and we'll give a team 5 points for guessing after the first drawing time, 3 points after the second drawing time, and only 1 point if you can't get it until the last time. So, Ellie's got something that I've asked her to draw. So, watch carefully. Here we go.
Okay, I was never the best at art, so here we go. And I haven't been practicing either.
Okay, so let's stop there. What do you think Ellie's drawing? Okay, have you given your suggestions to your team captains? Right then, team captains, you need to decide now. What are you saying Ellie's drawing? Okay, so your teacher's got those answers. Ellie's going to draw a bit more. Okay, so we're going to stop there again. It's missing the crucial bit, I think. Now, are you changing your answer? Were you right? Or do you have a different guess? Again, teams, give your suggestions, your team captains. And then team captains, You need to make your decision what you're going to say. Okay, teachers, have you got that written down, their answers? Right then, the last bit of the drawing. This is just for 1 point if you get it after this. Okay. Have you guessed right? Here comes something that's important. Okay, we're going to stop there. Can you guess what it is? Your last chance. Okay, you're still drawing, that's cheating. All right, team captains, your final answer. Okay, I asked Ellie to draw a reindeer. What do you reckon? I think it might even be Rudolph. Teacher, can you press pause for a second while you just tally up the scores? And then we'll have me doing the drawing, but we need to switch round. Okay? Okay, so by the power of magic, we've switched sides. It's my turn to draw. Are you ready to guess? Okay, so here we go. I think so what do you reckon? Give your suggestions to your team captains. It's very good drawing, isn't it? I think I'm very good at this. Christmas puddings, Christmas crackers, team captains. Have you decided what you're going to say? Okay, teachers, note that down. Right then, let's do a bit more drawing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pause for a moment again. Second guess. This is for 3 points. If you get it right, it's really easy, I think. What do you think I'm drawing? Okay, again, give your suggestions to your team captains. Team captains, what do you think I'm drawing? Okay, and the final time, this is only for 1 point. You should have got it by now, because this is amazing. Okay. And then maybe...
What?
What do you reckon? Oh, maybe. Have you guessed what it is? Of course you have. It's amazing. Give your suggestions, your final suggestions to your teacher, and then teacher, can you press pause and just let the children know where the scores are? Who's winning? The Christmas puddings or the Christmas crackers? Don't worry, there's another game. There's more points to be won.
We get really excited about what gifts Rudolph and all the other reindeer are going to bring to us, don't we? But we remember that the very first Christmas, it wasn't even the wise men who brought the greatest gifts of gold, frankincense and myrrh, but it was the humble donkey who carried Mary, who gave birth to Jesus, that amazing gift of light and peace and love to the world.
Okay, I bet you're all very excitable now, so we've got one last round. Who is going to win? Is it going to be the Christmas crackers?
Or the Christmas puddings?
This is for a bonus 5 points. On the screen, you're going to see a big picture. We're going to give you a minute to quietly see if you can find Jesus in the picture. On the screen now, we're going to show you what Jesus looks like, but he might be a bit smaller in the picture, and then you're going to have a whole minute to scan the screen to see if you can win the points for your team. Did anyone find him? Did the Christmas crackers or the Christmas puddings get those bonus points? It's difficult, isn't it? Just in case you didn't find him, here's a picture. He's circled so you can see where he was. This picture reminds us that Jesus is with us all the time. It reminds us that Jesus is going to be in all our celebrations. He's with us every day.
So this Christmas, when you're opening your presents, you're seeing your family, eating your Christmas dinner, watching the TV, maybe seeing the Queen on the telly, in all your celebrations, Jesus is with you. And actually, that goes for every day, not just Christmas Day. Each and every day we can know that Jesus is with us, helping us. That's an amazing, amazing gift.
So that's the end of our games. We're going to ask the teacher to press pause for a moment to give the final scores. Who has won? The puddings or the crackers? All will be revealed. Over to you, teachers.
Hopefully that was fun. I'd love to know whether the Christmas crackers or the Christmas puddings won.
Teacher, send us an email.
It's time now for our Advent candle lighting and our Advent prayer. We're getting really close now, so we're just going to calm down and light those candles and say our prayer.
So let's get lighting our 3 Advent candles. Christmas is getting really close now. And now let's say our Advent prayer together. Jesus Christ is the light of the world. Lord, let us use your shining light to help us help others. Amen. So we're now going to have our chillax worship time. We're just going to take a little bit of time to just remind ourselves of the amazing events that are at the heart of Christmas. Teachers, you'll be pleased to hear it's a nice, calming animation. So let's all just sit back and chillax. Sorry there's no singing this week, but this can be worship in our hearts if we want it to be. Just special time to take in the Christmas story, to allow our imaginations to picture what it was like and to stop and think. So that's the end of our assembly. It's the last one we'll do with you this year. But we can't wait to see you on Christmas Eve, to see all your hard work. It's going to be really special. So make sure you remind all your family that on Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock, everything stops to watch you in our special Christmas Eve family celebration.
And now from Steve and I, all we need to say now is
Merry Christmas!